En conclusion, c'est tout pour le cours d'aujourd'hui, chers élèves. N'oubliez pas d'apporter vos livres ce mercredi afin de vous préparer avec succès à l'examen de compétences.
I think there might be an astonishing improvement in regards to my French proficiency lately. She did say something about bringing pancakes for tomorrow's get-together, right?
I really doubt she even thought of tackling the topic of breakfast within what we discussed about today, Dora. We learned about the diverse Francophone countries, not food.
Oh, get over yourself, Gina. It was just a wholehearted joke.
Mrs. Amber, I sincerely apologize, but I believe today I woke up from the wrong side of the bed and misinterpreting every single word. And here I thought I was improving. Guess I'll just have to give up any existent dreams I had of moving to Quebec if I can't even do something as simple as grasping the meaning of the sentence you just conveyed.
Kevin, please don't bring yourself down. You don't know how much it breaks me to hear such discouraging messages from my students. Besides, we're just getting started. Remember, the French court was recently adopted by the principal with the means of offering our students possibilities to travel abroad and expand their mindset in regards to world perspective and customs, because even though English is widely recognized as the language for business and global communication, language learning is taking the lead if we consider the broad career advantages it could bring you if you were to add such in your resume, as well as cultural immersion. That is, as for what I had mentioned, it was the following. You should bring your textbooks for this Wednesday in order to practice for the A1 proficiency exam in French, which, as you might know, is still a basic level, so naturally you would show inconsistencies within the language at first in certain given criteria, but you should never give up, as cliché as it might sound, and remember the fact practice is key. Please bear that in mind, Kevin. Don't convince your brain of things that aren't true, because I've witnessed your evolution, and you have potential. Do not think of yourself otherwise.
Thank you so much for your kind wording, Mrs. Amber. You don't know how much I needed that. So, despite doubts and insecurities, you mean to tell me I should keep going regardless?
Exactly, Kevin. And that also goes out to the rest of my dear students. Never give up on something we've recently started together as a family. We're shaping our future selves and aiming straight for success.
Damn right.
Language, Gina and Kevin.
Sorry, Mrs. Amber.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, Gina, how could you not cheer up like that? Your inner cheerleader instincts did you dirty.
Dora, stop messing with me or I swear you'll trip down the stairs next time as an accident.
Stop it, both of you. Gina and Dora, you two are already young learning women. You should know better than to give this kind of example in a classroom. This is no longer elementary school, I'll let you know that.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Amber.
Yeah, sorry about that, Mrs. Christina.
It's completely alright, do not panic. Just thought you could use this as some advice to reconsider things before lashing out suddenly at each other like that. We're not in the ring.
No, but honestly, I think it might be the time to make things right for once and for all, don't you think?
You got me a little confused, Dora. What do you mean by that exactly?
Gina, I'm very sorry for what I did.
It's okay, Dora. I know you didn't actually mean it with the intent to hurt me.
No, but let me finish. It's been years, Gina. Years. Years of constant arguments, picking on each other by criticizing each other's looks or school grades, and quite frankly, it has gotten really out of hand. I understand that back when we're just two callow girls trying to figure out their way throughout life, that kind of behavior was expected. But Gina, we're near adulthood now. Just a few years for us to start taking on new responsibilities, and tell me, are we still going to be behaving the same way we did years ago? And not just a few years ago, almost a decade, Gina. As the one who tends to commonly begin these heated arguments for no apparent reason whatsoever, I say we should stop. For real. And I'm not referring to the remaining period of the school year only, that's hardly an effort. Mrs. Christina already said it, we're two young learning women, so we should try to be friends, or if that's not feasible, try to tolerate the fact we share the same classroom and be mutually respectful. Don't you believe the same?
Dora, I honestly not know what to say after such kind wording from you. Mrs. Christina was right when she mentioned you had changed, and for the best, girl. Now I feel bad.
Don't be at all, Gina. I was the one who started to instigate you after all. If anything, it's my fault, and I mean it. I'm truly sorry for that. You hear? I sincerely hope we can make amends, girl. You don't know how much we need this, for the sake of our mental health, for the sake of everybody's for that matter.
But how could I refuse such a polite request from the same individual who complimented my outfit the very first day of school? Hell, managed to even survive coming to school in the first place? Ha ha ha, I'm sorry, bad choice of words I know, but I couldn't hold back. Sorry Dora, but you weren't too fond of school as far as my brain can recall.
Touché, Gina, touché. Deserved.
Bravo. Sincerely, bravo. This kind of reconciliation is worthy of an standing ovation. I even forgot that I was a total dunce in French.
Now, perfect timing, girls. Congratulations to you both. An ode to growing up and maturing, I reckon. You see now, since the bell is bound to ring in 15 minutes, and so that way I don't have to hear Kevin committing self-deprecation with each sentence that comes out of his mouth, how about we inaugurate these forthcoming final minutes with perhaps some pizza? Who's up for that proposal? Quick before my will wilts.
Hell yeah.
Language, please, Gina and Dora.
Oh,
Right. Sorry.
Ha ha ha, tough luck girls, you should know better next time you express yourselves. By the way, Mrs. Amber, I had an important question, before you call the delivery guy for the pizza, that is.
Enchanted. Kevin, what might be your question? I'm all ears.
What's self-deprecation?
The things I do for love, you might say, but despite all this, I appreciate each one of my students regardless. Guess I should start dialing before any more questions though.